Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you for clicking on my video. I hope you're having a good day. I'm back on my channel right now to protect myself from my neighbour once again, the neighbour downstairs, and also add to the collection of evidence that's mounting on this woman right now on this channel. This woman is being paid to abuse me to death, and she takes her job of doing that very, very serious. She does. She stalks me on the camera that's in my home that my landlord, St. George Community Housing, knows is in my home. They need to come and remove that camera because that is what is giving this woman the power. She has the power to be able to send whatever she likes through her range hood into my home, because St. George Community Housing have also rigged the range hoods in my neighbour's home so that they can abuse me 24 hours a day if they like, and this woman takes full advantage of it. She's sneaky because she has this close access to me. This is why people are using her to try and get to me. For those of you who don't know, I've been going through very cruel abuse here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, from the majority of my community for over a year. A lot of the abuse has stopped, except they are using my closest neighbours to put me through abuse. And there's this one woman down in the unit downstairs from me. She's an absolute tyrant, and she's sneaky. She's very cruel, and she's an absolute deviant. I mean, just the sneakiness of her. Like she's watching me on this camera, and she just seen me make a cup of coffee. So she's like, right, I'll take full advantage of this. She takes full advantage of these opportunities to try and make my heart race, to try and cause me a heart attack or a stroke. This is what a deviant this woman is, and she never takes her eyes off me. She's an absolute creep. Absolute creep. And she's being paid to abuse me. And my landlord, St. George Community Housing, knows. So St. George Community Housing, you need to come and remove this camera from my home. You also need to come and fix these range hoods so that this abusive person can stop putting me through these long periods of abuse. She just watched me, and the way this woman, she stalks me like I'm her prey, like seriously. She just seen me make a coffee, so she's gone and got hot cooking oil and started boiling it on her stove. When she does this, the smell just takes over my whole unit, and it heats up my unit about 10 to 15 degrees when she does this. And it's already very warm here in Campbelltown. So when she does this, it makes my unit extremely hot. She's already going to have to pay for all of my contents that's been destroyed, from the grime and the residue from the cooking oil and everything else she's putting through. Last night she used bacon, and the residue that's coming off this oil and the other foods that she's using, it's just accumulating all over the contents of my home. Not only that, it's not a nice feeling to know that somebody has the control to be able to alter the atmosphere in my home like that. And this woman is absolutely out of control with what she's doing. I mean, when I say she means business about taking my life, she means business. She is an absolute cruel sadist who, it's no problem to her to sit there and watch me suffer for hours and hours and hours. I can plead with her to stop what she's doing, and she will not stop. This woman is just like an empty shell of a person. She just has no empathy at all. And she also has a lot of hate for me for some reason. I've lived here in this building for 4.25 years now. And when I first moved here, I was so happy. When I moved here, I thought, oh, these people are nice, like looks like a nice neighborhood. It wasn't long before I found out um, what kind of person this woman was. And I don't know why. I was very nice to her. I offered her, she's an older person. I offered her help. Um, yeah, I offered her help and I was very kind to her. And I don't know, but she just developed this hate for me. I have no idea why. So when the truth comes out about all this, not only is she being paid to inflict this abuse onto me, and it's very cruel psychological abuse. It's not just changing the atmosphere of my home with these smells either. This woman's been putting me through abuse for over a year as a part of this abuse. Um, but yeah, I don't know why. She like over the years that I've lived here, she just developed this hate for me for some reason, and I don't know why, because I've never done nothing to her and I was nice to her. So I think when the truth comes out about all this, this is going to be called like a hate crime. It's going to be classed as like a hate crime because that's what this is. That's exactly what this is. Her and a group of the neighbours all ganged up on me, and they also took part in a police cover-up that I have been the victim of. I'm the victim of a police cover-up, and I've been being put through very cruel abuse here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, because the police are trying to get rid of me. And right now they're using the closest neighbours to put me through abuse. And it's just this one woman downstairs now, and she just will not stop. She just cannot let go of trying to take my life. So yeah, there were a number of neighbours that ganged up on me and took part in this, and I've never done anything to any of them to harm any of them. I was nice to all of them, but I really need to protect myself from this woman because of how just how cruel and sadistic I know I've observed this over the last few weeks, just how cruel and sadistic that she is. And I can see very well that she would be very capable of taking my life. She also has a gas cooker underneath her range hood where she puts these smells through. I mean, this woman is determined. She works night and day at it. She just stalks me like there's no tomorrow. She never takes her eyes off me. And she's so sneaky. That was one of the first things I noticed about this woman after I'd been here a couple of years, like just how sneaky she was. And yeah, yeah, I'd noticed how she would backstab other people and stuff like that. And that's when I started keeping my distance from her. But it's turned out to be way more than just a little bit of, you know, neighbour gossip. It's a lot more serious than that. This woman is a dangerous person, very dangerous. And I need to protect my home and my life from her right now, and I'm going to, because yeah, she has access to this gas stove underneath her range hood. And the way she is right now and what she's doing, she's absolutely desperate because she knows she's caught. This woman knows she's caught. I mean, I've been exposing her on this channel for weeks and weeks and weeks, and it doesn't seem to deter her. She has no shame or anything like that. So I'm going to continue to shame her anyway as a form of protection for myself. So St George Community Housing, please control your abusive tenant. And please get this camera out of my home, this illegal camera, so that these neighbours don't have the power to stalk and abuse me anymore, because I don't deserve any of this. Please come and fix the range hoods, because air is the most important thing, and I have every right to defend my air in my own home by any means, and I will. And just because there's not many people watching these videos on YouTube, don't let that fool you, because there are a lot of people watching these videos. All of my devices are hacked. So half the community can watch these videos before I even upload them to YouTube. So they're probably being downloaded, and there's a lot of people watching them out there. They don't want to give me the police don't want to give me the credit of getting the likes on YouTube or the views or anything like that. That's why they've given the community access to my devices. That's one of the reasons. So they can, watch everything I do anyway without having to go to YouTube or anything like that to watch my videos. So yeah, that's a part of this psychological abuse that they're putting me through, is that I just receive no respect or no equal give and take whatsoever in this community. So yeah, I need to protect myself from this woman. She's very dangerous. So I will continue to do so. As I said, she just seen me make a coffee and she's just like straight onto it, straight onto it. She's like, oh, I've got an opportunity here where I might be able to stop her heart. So I'm just going to send some hot cooking oil up into her home and send the temperature up 10 to 15 degrees and try and provoke her as much as I can. So that's what she's doing. And I want this to stop. So my landlord, St George Community Housing, please come and remove this camera. If anyone else can help me remove the camera from my home, please contact me on the email that I will leave in the description box of this video. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye for now.